Next, US Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib has announced that she won't be travelling to the occupied West Bank to see her grandmother. The Democratic lawmaker, who'd initially been banned from entering Israel, was given last-minute permission to visit on humanitarian grounds by Tel Aviv. But Tlaib says she won't be silenced and that visiting the country would undermine everything she stands for.
A number of my colleagues are now talking about not accepting any invitation to go to Israel or even Palestine until all of us can be able to go without any, barring or without any kind of discriminatory practices on the part of the state of Israel.
Tel Aviv's original decision to bar access to the representatives came at Donald Trump's request. It was then defended on account of their support for a boycott against Israel. The country's unprecedented actions have triggered an angry response from many in the US.
Israel doesn't advance its case as a tolerant democracy or unwavering U.S. ally by barring elected members of Congress from visiting because of their political views.
I strongly condemn this decision by the Israeli government, which undermines the ability for our two allied countries to have the frank, open, and at times difficult discussions that we must have in order to ensure Israel remains a secure and democratic nation.
Israel's denial of entry to Congresswomen Tlaib and Omar is beneath the dignity of the great state of Israel.
However, it's worth noting that critics of Israel can also face penalties within the US itself. Ever since the Anti-Boycott Act was passed 2 years ago, individuals or companies wanting to do business with US state departments are banned if they boycott trade with Israel. It was designed to combat boycott, divestment and sanctions efforts, as termed, targeting Israel. Critics of the legislation argue that it violates the US Constitution, though, which clearly states that political boycotts are fully protected by the First Amendment. We talked to the Green Party candidate for the New York City Council, Mani Helser, who told us there are clear double standards at work here.
I think it is a double standard, but actually what's interesting about this is that the fact that there's sort of this retaliation and these punishment for individuals, businesses that are joining the boycott campaign. First of all, it's a complete violation of the First Amendment. I mean, every American, we're allowed to join any campaign or get involved politically with issues that we believe in. I think what you see is you have the Israeli government and also elements in our own U.S. government that try to squash that kind of dissent, and it's just not going to fly.